friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna. I am a teacher of Russian language and travel expert in Russia. Guys, now I am in a Moscow city. Yes, Moscow city. It's not New York, it's Moscow. Yes, and I continue series of videos when I take interview guys from foreigners who is living here in Russia, in Moscow. And today I will take interview from Chort. Hello.
Hello,
Where are you from?
I am from Slovenia.
Slovenia. And your name is?
Chort.
Chort. So guys, Chort today will tell us his experience, how he's living in Russia last 1 year and a half, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And he married with Russian woman.
Yes. And her name is also Anna.
Yes, and also she's a teacher of Russian language, guys. If you're interested to know more about it, please continue this video. So now guys, we go to Afi Mall. Here you can see the metro, entrance 4, Presninskaya набережная, Presninskaya embankment. And guys, this location is very nice because here it's embankment, very nice. And there are a lot of offices, apartments also. You can rent apartment here if you want, but it will be expensive. So let's go inside. So guys, and very interesting what you can see, that you can see these people, it's right in panorama, 360 means that you can buy a ticket, it costs 1,500 rubles, and you can go upstairs to this tower and see all Moscow. Yes, have you, Chort, have you ever buy the ticket? No?
Yeah, yes, I did actually.
Oh.
In February, I was here in Federation Tower.
Okay.
It's on 89th floor. And unfortunately, because it's cloudy, you cannot see much. But when it's sunny, it's amazing views.
Yes, guys, it happens. So I will show you location. This is Delovoi Center. You can see metro station, Delovoi Center. You can go by metro for reaching this place. And really, I highly recommend you to take the ticket for visiting Panorama 360. Okay, and you will see all Moscow, but choose a time when it's not cloudy, because it will be really amazing if you go there in sunny time. Can I ask you some questions about living in Moscow? Tell us please why you decided to leave Slovenia and came to Russia, to Moscow.
Actually, first reason is because I have a Russian wife here. Mm-hmm. Second is because I wanted a career, because I'm professional chef, and I had a lot of experience at home. I also have some experience abroad, and I wanted a new experience here in Moscow.
So, Chort, could you tell us please about your love story? Have you met your wife?
Yes, so we met on Tinder actually, and then I came to Russia. Mm-hmm. First as New Year for like a guest for New Year, and then in February I came and looked for work because I'm a professional chef. Mm-hmm. And I found a job in Serbian restaurant. Mm-hmm. And I've been working there for 1 year. Since then, together with my wife for over 1 year and a half.
Could you tell us please why you decided to marry with a Russian woman? Why you didn't find a wife in Slovenia or in other countries? Why in Tinder you're choosing a Russian destination?
Because of Russian women are more traditional than most of the women. Mm-hmm. Of course, my wife works because a lot of Russian ladies actually stay at work, stay at home, and they just take care of the family.
Yeah. So congratulations, because you know it's really hard to find your partner. And for example, now guys, Tinder is not available in Russia. Guys, just tell me if you need the video I can do about dating website, because most of my subscribers, they're really interested to marry with Russian women, and they're asking me what kind of dating websites or apps they can use for searching their love. You told me that before being a chef, yes, you were working here like a courier. The courier guy is delivery guy. You know, we have very good delivery service in Moscow. And tell us please about this experience.
Yes, actually I rented electric bicycle, and I was working in specific district. And it's interesting experience because you meet such a different people, from old people, from young, from different social class,
And also, is it true that the delivery job, it's good for improving your Russian language, right?
Exactly.
Yes, guys. So you know that also you can learn Russian with me online. You just need to go to website annaglobaltravel.ru. After learning this course, you can go to Moscow for improving your knowledge. I can help you with getting admission in any Russian universities. And my students also in church, they're saying that during studying here in Moscow, you can work. Yes, for example, the very popular job which you can find is courier. It's very easy to get, but you need basic knowledge of Russian, and it's good that you don't need to know perfect Russian. Yes, you can just speak a little bit, and the job is like also like in university, because you're working, you communicate with different people. So short, could you tell us please, how did you find the job like a chef? Which website did you use?
I actually used Headhunter here in Russia. It's a very popular website to search for job, and you just post your CV, and then you start to applying for different job positions, and then they invite you for interview, and maybe then they give you work. And
So guys, you can see everyone can create his CV, for example, in English. If you have Russian friend, or you can ask my help, I can translate for you in Russian, and you can find a job on HH. Also, you know, Kurt, he used this experience, like also I suggested to my Indonesian student. His name is Muhammad. During the studying in university, he told me that he loves cooking, and he does it very well, and I suggested him, I said, why don't you go to work like a chef? He said, oh, really, I can? Yes. I said, yes, you know, in Russia, especially in Moscow, Moscow is very, very busy city, a very business city. We people here are very busy, we don't have time for cooking, for going to any shopping store, so we use delivery food service. We use food service from restaurants, and we like go to restaurants, and we pay very good money for people who is cooking for us. And I suggested to my student, go to any restaurant and to be a chef. And he came to Indonesia embassy, and now he is very happy because he has very good salary. And the chef, he said he's getting, I don't know, maybe like 60 or 70,000 rubles. Yeah, you can work like here.
Even sometimes even more, like 100,000.
100, yes, it's very good money. It's much better than working like courier, yes, and other, because
no, some couriers can have a really good salary, but you have to remember they are on the road like 12 hours, 14 hours.
Yeah, so you must work too much, 12 hours. So being a chef is good if you can cook, of course.
No, when you work in a restaurant, it's also a long time. You work 10, 12, 14 hours, sometimes even. But if you love that, then it's not problem.
You are from Slovenia, and your language is Slavic language, the same like Russian. And for me, very interesting. I'm like a teacher to know your experience. Please tell us what was easy for you with learning Russian, what was hard, and tell us, please, which words similar like in Russian and in your Slovenian language.
Oh, so for me, a bit difficult. It was first some pronunciation, and because of alphabet. Because in Slovenia we use traditional Latin, and here in Russia you're using Cyrillic. So
It was hard, okay.
no, in beginning, but
For beginning.
I actually used Duolingo to learn basics. And then because of I was working in the restaurant and this career and listening to my wife, I was learning by my own. So Slavic languages are very similar, so Slovenian, Russian, Serbian, Montenegrin, Polish, and so on. They have same roots, so a lot of words are actually same or similar. So, for example, you have a word хладильник, which is same.
Холодильник, да.
It means refrigerator. And you have riba, which is fish. You have kon,
Конь.
which is horse. You have dobar dan. You have dobro jutro, lahko noč, na svidanje, which in Russian it's said до свидания.
До свидания, да, similar. А здравствуйте?
Zdravo.
Здраво, здравствуйте. Nice.
So it's very similar words actually.
So for you, it wasn't hard, yes, to learn?
No, because I actually learned so much of foreign languages. I speak with my language, including 8 languages. So
8, oh my God.
yeah, so I speak also Serbian,
Serbian?
Croatian, and Montenegrin,
Montenegro? Okay.
Bosnian.
Bosnia,
So right now Russian, English, and German.
Wow.
In Slovenia we use German word "ja." Yeah, it means yes.
So tell us, please, what kind of advantages and disadvantages you can see in Russia? As you said, that very big advantage is public transport, right?
Public transport, you have also good delivery because you can get a delivery everything almost everything same day. Because actually even if you forget something, you can order a courier, for example, and they will pick this from I don't know, even from cafe, deliver to your home. In Slovenia, mostly what you order online, you have to wait maybe next day or 2 days that you get a delivery from, I don't know, some electronics, but they deliver, for example, your refrigerator to your home, for example, in Slovenia, which is very nice and most of the time free of charge. When you call for taxi, for example, you have to wait some time and you have to call it by phone, not by application, for example.
Here it's comfortable that you can use, for example, on Yandex, they have English version. You can download this app and then choose a taxi with English subtitle, with English words, and you don't need to communicate with taxi driver.
Exactly, because of you have all of popular applications are in English, so you can navigate your maps, your taxi, your delivery, everything is in English. Even when you come to public transport like metro, everything is in 2 languages. So it's not a problem.
So, and what you can see that in Russia people don't speak English, right?
Exactly.
And how do you feel here if you don't know Russian? Can people stay?
Sometimes it can be problematic because of most Russians actually understand English, but they do not speak because they are a bit shy. So most people who speak English is people who are in international business, but it's good that you actually speak at least basic words so you can communicate about food, transport, where you want to go.
Yes, guys, so you see that it's very important for you to know basic Russian. Of course, no need to speak fluently, like to have the high level of B2, like, you know, we have international systems, like we have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. For example, I am a native speaker. My Russian language is C2, so we don't need this, of course, knowledge, but for living here you need A1 level, so that's why I invite you to my Russian language course. Just go to my website, annaglobaltravel.ru. You can see all details about my course. Join and learn Russian just for 1 month, and you can feel much better here. You can communicate with people because no one speaks. Yes. So, George, could you tell us, please, what you don't like in Russia? You said you don't like that we have mixed food in a restaurant.
Exactly, because I'm a European chef and I'm used to have one cuisine in one restaurant. For example, you have French restaurant, you have just French food. You come to, for example, pizzeria, you have pizza and pasta and just Italian food. Here in Russia, you come to any restaurant and you have a sushi and pizza and fish all the same time. It is really difficult because you have a huge menu. And it's very hard at times because when you work and you have so many things.
Yes, you know, we do it because of business oriented. Like, for example, if I like fish and I meet with friends and one my friend doesn't like fish, he prefer meat. Next person, for example, vegetarian, another one like Italian cuisine. And it's good that we meet and everyone can order what he likes and it's good for business. But I know, yes, for good cuisine it's better to have only one direction. So what you can say for my subscribers, what you can recommend them, what kind of advices you can give?
I would like to just tell you that subscribe to my channel, Milatovic family. Also subscribe to Anna's Global Travel channel and keep learning because knowledge is key to success.
Tell us please, what is your channel about?
My channel is about just about me and my wife, just normal life. So we are traveling all over Moscow. We traveled, for example, last year to Sochi. It's just how we normally live, and we take one part of one day and we show around how it is. Russia is very safe. It's not as scary as West is portraying it to be. Russian people are very friendly, especially when you tell them you're a foreigner. They are so happy to help you with anything, even if they do not speak English, for example.
And do you have friends? You said you have some friends from your job, right?
Yes, I have friends from all over the world actually, and I have from Russia. And I'm also part of Italian community. I mean, international community of chefs. So we have Italian chefs, we have Armenian chefs, we have Russian chefs.
It wasn't hard, yes, to find friends here?
No, not at all.
So do you feel happy in Russia?
I'm happy because I live with my wife. You know, happiness is where your heart is, they say. So
So your wife, your job is your happy. So and don't you feel here like lonely that people?
Sometimes I feel lonely because of my family and my friends from Slovenia is also for 2,000 kilometers away.
What do you think that what's your plans for future? Do you want to live with your wife here in Russia, or maybe you want to move to Slovenia in future?
Actually, we are planning to come to Slovenia and start our own business because of back in Slovenia I'm finishing like small hotel.
Oh, hotel business. Wow.
So we want to run. Most of the work is actually finished.
So guys, if you have any questions to Chort, you can write please in comments. Chort will answer for you. Maybe we can do some vlog, one more vlog with him. If you have some special questions, we can do vlog and he will answer. He is living in Moscow. I also live in Moscow. So please answer him. Also you can go to his channel and follow him and to see his daily routine with his wife, to see what kind of sites, Moscow sites, yes, he's visiting. And if you want to learn Russian language, just go to my website, annaglobaltravel.ru. I will be happy to teach you, and welcome to Russia. You can see, yes, people feel comfortable.
Exactly.
So guys, you can see very easy, you can find a Russian wife if you need. If you want, just tell us, we can do video about dating websites. If you want, also you can see it's easy to find job, right? Courier, if you want, if you chef, yes. So did you have experience with other jobs here, or only this?
No.
Only this too. So you can see it's easy to find Moscow, especially Moscow. I will not say about all Russian cities, but I can say Moscow is 100% you can find any job. So guys, it was nice to talk with you. Subscribe to channel, all questions, all links about my website. Just go to the description of this video. If you need invitation letter for visits in Russia, also write me to email. Guys, see you in next vlogs. Thank you for listening. Bye for now. Пока-пока. Пока-пока from Russia with love.